Tiffany, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, wonderful. I have Dr. Fauci. He has roughly 6 minutes.
I'm sorry, you're going in. I can barely hear you.
Can you hear us now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Wonderful.
Hello, Tiffany. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. It's nice to hear your voice.
Thank you. Nice hearing yours as well. My name is Tiffany Smith. Once again, I'm with Newsstitched Media. And I do have a question for you, Dr. Fauci, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, so increase in COVID, what difficulties do you encounter in convincing people of color to obtain the booster shot and maintaining constant protection in the Black community along with the spreading cases of monkeypox?
Well, I trust the Black community to look at data and to make decisions based on correct information. And when you look at the comparison of people who are vaccinated and boosted compared to people who are unvaccinated, the incidence of severe disease and death among the unvaccinated is dramatically higher than the incidence of severe disease and death among those who are vaccinated and boosted. And what we try to do when we speak to our African American brothers and sisters is to say, just look at the evidence and make a decision that is best for you and your family to keep you safe. And there's no doubt that the data and the evidence strongly point to the need of getting vaccinated and to stay updated on your boosters.
Okay, thank you for answering that question. And I do have one more question for you, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, so along with the African Americans, since they are disproportionately affected by monkeypox cases rates in the United States, with case rating being 5 times higher than those of any other of their groups, any other groups, are you collaborating with pharmacists to start dispensing those vaccines and facilitating access to this vaccines for members of that community?
Now, you mentioned monkeypox is what you're talking about. Is that what you said?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so monkeypox is another story. That's something that right now we are trying as best as we possibly can to get all people who are at risk of monkeypox because of the particular risk group they're in. And that's everyone, for example, men who have sex with men who are putting themselves at risk. Many of them are African Americans, and we're reaching out, as we have done in the past, to the African American community to try and convince them of two things: to be careful and modify behavior that would put them at risk, but more importantly, to get vaccinated in order to protect them against this issue of monkeypox. And it appears to be working because the cases are starting to come down now. We still are not happy about the incidence of this in any population, particularly the African American population, but we want to make sure people have the availability of vaccines.
And Tiffany, this interview is focused on COVID and the booster that the president got today. Although Dr. Fauci knows all things, we'd like to stick to COVID if possible.
Okay, no problem. And that'll be all of the questions that I have for today. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Nice talking to you.
You have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.